Hello, everyone. Why am I holding a gun, you ask? It's because every weapon prior to the filming of the Smoky Mountain Gun Show has been safety checked. Enjoy the show and have a very nice day. Hello, everyone. Daniel here for the Smoky Mountain Gun Show. Hello, everyone. Daniel here for the Smoky Mountain Gun Show, and I'm back to do another review. Haven't seen me in a while. I've been busy, been working, and just haven't had time. Now I have time, and I'm doing a review for you guys. And if you guys were paying attention before in one of my bonus videos, I said I'm getting ready to acquire a gun that I haven't had in my collection in a long time. The maker of a gun, and if you can tell by my shirt here, Smith & Wesson. That might give you a little hint, so we'll go ahead and get started here. I went out and bought me a Smith & Wesson M&P 40 caliber striker fired semi-automatic pistol. We'll go ahead and do a safety check, make sure there's no rounds in the weapon. I go ahead and put that disclaimer on the front, but we'll go ahead and do it, show you guys I did it. A little bit about the history of this gun. Oh, before we get started too, I'm going to do things a little bit different on this episode. We're going to have some close-up shots and talking about the specifications of the gun as well. So we're going to try to do that on every episode from here on out. But a little bit about the history of this gun. It was first introduced in 2005 by Smith & Wesson. It was marketed, still is marketed towards military and police, hence the name M&P, if you didn't get that from it already. And if you don't know, they're marketed towards military and police. They are carried by 200 plus police departments. That's closer to 300 different police departments in America. They are made to compete with Glock and SIG and H&K as far as issued police issued firearms. As well as being used by close to 300 different police departments in the U.S., it is used all around the world. And for police departments in countries like China, Australia, Canada, Colombia, India, Pakistan, Puerto Rico, France, Belgium, I don't know if I said them yet, Belgium, just all Trinidad, all kinds of different countries use this for their police departments. The M&P is actually a new design, a completely new design that you can't interchange parts from any other gun with this gun. Smith & Wesson guns or any other gun, you can't interchange parts with this. It has to be specifically for this gun. You could, I think, interchange parts from a Sigma and an SD. I actually think, I'm not sure that you can interchange parts from a Glock and a Smith & Wesson Sigma. But you can't interchange the parts from any other gun with this gun. This is a striker-fired pistol, and it has a very light trigger pull. They classify this as double action only because it's always in the 98% cocked position, which classifies that as double action. If it was in the 100% cocked position, it would be single action every time that it engages another round. If it was in the 100% cock position, it would be single action. But because it's 98%, it's classified as double action only. And the trigger pull on this thing is 6.5 pounds, much lighter than the 8 to 10 pound Sigma, Smith & Wesson Sigma trigger pull. This is a very hardened polymer frame that is reinforced with a stainless steel chassis. The slide is stainless, beautiful blued slide here. It has it's effective up to 55 yards, I believe. Has a 4.5-inch barrel. And really, I just really can't tell you how much I love this gun. I went out and took it and shot it and stuff, and I was surprised by this thing. I mean, it is awesome. Awesome, fun little shooter. It's trusted by a lot of different people, or a lot of different police departments. and it has that name, Smith & Wesson. I am a Smith & Wesson guy all around. My opinion on this gun is you can't really get any better than Smith & Wesson. As far as, if you have one gun that you are going to choose to have for the rest of your life, handgun, I mean, I would have to choose Smith & Wesson just because of the reliability I've experienced with them. Ruger would be a close second, though. Ruger is up there with the reliability factor with me, but I do prefer Smith & Wesson. So, but what we're going to do now is go ahead and show you the close-up and specifications of the. Okay, the specifics of the gun. Alright, down here you'll notice this little hoodoo right here. This is your tool. You turn this a quarter turn and take it out. This presses down your sear for your disassembly of the weapon. You really don't need this tool. I can use a little punch or a pin or anything like that that will press it down. So I really don't usually take this thing out too much. It seems to me the more you take this out, the more it's going to wear down and not fit as tight in there. It also holds your back straps on, which, moving up here, this is your back straps. This is a large back strap. As you can see, it has some pretty big palm swells on it. The grip and the rubber. This front right here, I believe, is rubber also. I believe that's rubber and the back's rubber. This is a nice, hard polymer. Like I said, has the textured magazine release button. This magazine release is a little bit touchy for my taste. I'd like to have a firmer one. Sometimes when I conceal it like I do without a holster in the lower back of my pants, it sometimes gets caught between my belt and my back actually, and will engage it and release the slide. But I found that's when I have a full 15 round clip. I just put 14 in it. One less will, for some reason, make a difference in how easily it will engage without me actually engaging it. You have a nice beaver tail to it here. Get a real high grip on it. You don't really need a beaver tail on this weapon. It don't really serve any kind of function other than getting a nice solid grip on it, because you don't have a hammer here for hammer bite or anything. It has a large trigger guard here. That's because you can, for people like police officers or military, to operate this weapon while wearing gloves. You have also the magazine release is ambidextrous. Not ambidextrous, but you can switch it over. It's reversible. Moving up here, you got your Picatinny rail or your light rail to put your lasers or your lights or any attachment you would like. It has ambidextrous slide stop, as you can see here. This is your takedown lever. Moving up here to the slide, it has rear scalloped slide serration here. I think they are awesome looking. I really like that scalloped look rather than just straight vertical or diagonal lines. These are scalloped, and what I mean by that is you can see they're wavy looking. I think that gives it a nice touch to it. Ooh, I got something on it there, laying it on the counter. I don't know what that is. We'll shake it off. You have your Smith & Wesson insignia here, the M&P 40 on the front. It is a stainless slide. It is a beautiful blued slide. I don't know if you can tell in this lighting, but this thing is a beautiful blued slide. Your sights are the Novak sights. A lot of guns will come out with Novak style sights. These are actual Novak sights. And I'm a big fan of the Novak sights. I really like them, so that was another plus on me getting this gun. As Hickok 45 would say, it is also very dehorned. As you can see, there's not a lot of things on the side of this slide to cause it to snag. There isn't a slide pin or a decocker safety mechanism. You can get these guns with the safety mechanism, but I chose to get one without it. But you have your loaded, you have a loaded chamber indicator here, and And that's pretty much it on the specifics of the M&P 40. So we'll get back to the review. Hello everybody, Daniel here on the range. Brought down the Smith & Wesson M&P 40 semi-automatic pistol. I'm going to show you guys how it performs. I got my silhouette target and some cans set up. And what we're going to do is do something different today, since my girlfriend's filming me and can be mobile. We're going to, since this is a police issue gun and policemen have to engage in fire in a lot of different types of distances, we're going to shoot close range, medium range, and long range with this thing, and I'm going to mark them, and then at the end we're going to shoot the cans. So get my ear protection on and we'll go ahead and get started. I'm using, the first clip is going to be Federal hollow points. I got them thrown in, 50 of them for free with this gun, and then we're going to use some Tula ammo or whatever. So here we go. Okay, let me mark these targets. Okay, we're going to move back to medium range distance. Okay. Mark these holes. Okay. Now we're going long range. Which this ain't long range, but this is about 15 yards. Mark these holes. We're going to pause for a reload and then get back. We're back. Do a little bit of fun here. I'm going to shoot these cans. I got 5 of them. Got 12 rounds. Hopefully I can hit them all. I'm up kind of close to make myself look cooler. If I don't hit them, then I suck. Pretty much. Here we go. Okay, let me have the camera. We're going to go look at the target that I just messed up, and maybe you can see the numbering. I doubt it. Oh no, you can't see the numbers on this thing at all. Well, that's a bad idea. Well, anyway, as you can see, I tried to shoot in different areas to number them, to see how they grouped. Pretty much this thing groups the same as far as what distance you're at compared to, there's the cans, compared to, you know, being up close, medium range and stuff like that. But anyway, it does pretty good. It did pretty good. But the Smith & Wesson M&P 40 striker fired pistol, I like it a lot. It's a good shooter. Like I said, it's chosen by a lot of different police departments across this country, but this has been Daniel for the Smoky Mountain Gun Show. Thank you guys for watching. Continue to watch my show, subscribe and support it. As always, you guys have a very nice day.